everybody. Welcome to episode 5 of Share My World. Yes, I know it's late. It's actually just turned 12 o'clock. And unfortunately for me, I decided to go ahead and film this video right now because I know tomorrow I'm going to be busy as hell because every Sunday I normally start to clean up my house to get everything prepared for this week since my husband works at the airport now. I do work at the airport, but unfortunately I am on leave right now because of my wrist. Yeah, I have some type of a fluid in my right wrist here, and I just had a nerve test I think last month, and my nerves were good, so they're not damaged of any kind, so thank God for that. Unfortunately, right now, I'm a stay-at-home mom for right now until I get better with my wrist. So, just for right now, I'm at home with my kids. Typical housewife. Everyone's knocked out sleep. My kids are knocked out sleep. But unfortunately, there's some chaos over here in the complex that I'm living in. And I'm not liking it. Same old people just starting drama for no apparent reason. It's not even necessary. Like I said, you would think I'd be used to it by now, but I'm not. I hate noise at night. I'm the typical person that, when it's nighttime, you're supposed to take your ass in your house and, read a book, listen to music, drink your wine, eat your dinner, tend to your children, put them to bed, and then you're pretty much staying up all night on the couch looking at God knows what's on TV. I really don't give a damn. That's just me. But you don't sit over here and cause chaos everywhere you effing go. I mean, I guess people don't appreciate, the fact that they have a home. I just, I honestly just don't think it's fair. I really don't. And I'm sorry that I'm up, but yeah, I am about to, go to bed. I guess I'm the kind of wife that sits up here and, waits for, her husband to come home. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just go ahead and go to bed. But I just went on ahead and just do this episode now because I may not be doing one tomorrow. Well, technically it is Sunday, so I did promise you guys I would do a video every day. So I kept my promise since I started the Share My World show. I don't know how many episodes I'm going to have in first season. It varies, I guess. I don't know if it's going to be 9, if it's going to be 10. I don't know. It all depends what all I talk about in the first season of it. But I will say the first season is pretty much more of an introduction of, myself and my life and everything that I've been through. In episode 4, I told you guys about the birth of all my children. Like I said, I love my children to death. They get on my nerves, but you tell me what child does not get on someone's nerves. But I will be touching bases on some events and experiences that I went through as a young lady and whatnot. I will say this though, it's pretty intense. It's really, I can't really say sad, but there are a few events in my life that really just affected me still to this day and that I pass on to my kids. I've been bullied, I've been teased, I've been used. I've been through a lot. I've done some things I'm not very proud of. Trust me, I regret a lot of things that I've done, and I really hope and pray to God that my children don't do the same things that I've done. I really hope not, especially my girls. It's not easy being a female. I'll tell you that much. I think females go through a lot more, emotions and physical things than a guy does. Guys just, I don't know how they do it. I guess it just comes naturally. I don't know. But I guess before I doze off, I guess I do owe you guys some type of story, since I guys told you in episode 4 about the birth of my children. So I guess I do owe you guys a little, I guess, midnight story, I guess. I mean, like I said, the place I live at is it's pretty chaotic. It never ends. It's always like this. Like, hey, someone's already out in the hallway being ghetto. Yelling, slamming doors. You know, and for some reason, when you slam a door in this building, like it's like the building vibrates or something. I don't know. I don't get that. It's like you got that much strength to slam a door and vibrate a building? That's just crazy. It really is. Oh well, what can you do, right? But but yeah, I've been through I've been through a lot. I mean, who hasn't? But I will say this though. I am adopted. Yeah, it's not a joke, people. I am adopted. Yeah. I don't know as far as if my mother who passed away, I don't know if she was unable to have children, but all I know is she adopted me, and I'm very grateful that she did. She did pass away at a when I was in second grade, and that really did hurt me, because that was my mom. I love my mom. She was just, she was the greatest. So for all of you out there that have mothers that are still alive, please hug and kiss them. Let them know that you love them, you appreciate them. They're going to get on you, but it's all out of love. They're not perfect, nor they don't claim to be perfect. I know I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. I'm imperfect, if that. I'm only human. I make mistakes. But it really hurt me and my dad when she passed away. So it's hard. I told you guys in the last episode I wasn't gonna cry. I'm getting a little teary-eyed over here because I'm thinking about my mom. I think about her every day. If she was here, she would be spoiling my kids. Probably wouldn't even hardly see my kids every now and then because she'll come scoop them up and spoil them rotten like she did me. But yeah, pretty self-explanatory in that department. But as the years went by, I pretty much grew up without a mother. It's just been me and my dad, and we've had a very rocky relationship growing up. I don't know if it was because he didn't understand what I was going through, or I just didn't understand what his whole mindset was. I don't know what it is. But we had a very rocky road relationship growing up, and I really think the reason why we did because neither one of us took the time to understand one another when it came to everything that was going on in our lives. He grieved my mother in his way. I grieved my mother in my own way. So I guess that's pretty much how it went. I really don't see no other way it was. I can't really speak for him. He has probably a different scenario of things. But I will tell you guys about me because my friends know me a little bit more, in a deeper perspective than, my dad will probably ever know. I did act out. I did do some things that I'm not very proud of. I snuck my boyfriend, D'Angelo, in the house when my dad was at work. And the reason that I did that because I was always stuck in the house. I was not allowed to go outside. I had to stay in the house during the hours that he was at work. And my dad was working 2 jobs. So imagine me getting up, going to school, and then I come home from school. I can't even chill out in the front porch. I can't, go around the neighborhood hanging out with my friends. I literally had to stay in the house. Like the only time I was able to come outside was to take out the trash. Other than that, I was supposed to stay in the house. And at that time, I just really felt like he was unfair. So I started sneaking my boyfriend in the house. And when I mean my boyfriend, I mean my husband because I'm married to him. Yeah, we known each other since high school. I was in the 9th, he was in the 10th. I was in a relationship before me and him got together, but that person is irrelevant. So yeah, me and my hubby got together. As far as like I said with the relationship with me and my dad, like I said, I did do a lot of things to pretty much damaged the relationship than, than I believe it was going down to. And like I said, I don't think my dad understood what I was going through when I was acting out. I should have not done it in that perspective. I never should have did that. But I was a teenager. I mean, what teenager do you know has not rebelled against their parents? I mean, God, it's a lot. But I'm not perfect. I made mistakes. But did I pay for those mistakes that I've done? Yeah, I did. I wound up living with a relative and her children. During the times that I did live with this relative in question, I was picked on. Yep. I was teased. I was picked on every chance that I got. And I hated it. And the fact is, I was not strong enough to do or say anything to stop it. I wasn't. It's like I just let it happen. I just wanted them to just get it over and done with so I can just go on about my business. I know it sounds like a weak-ass move, but people back at that time, my whole mindset was just gone. I really just lost all hope in everything. Like, I really just felt like that was like the worst teenhood I've ever had in my life. I shit you not. None of my relatives understood me. I mean, honest to God, I don't think nobody in my family understands me. Honestly, I don't. Maybe my mother's people would understands me more than my dad's side of the family. I'll just put it to you like that. There's some members on my dad's side of the family that I do love and I do feel understand me, but not all of them. Not the ones that I was living with at the time. They did not understand me at all. They didn't know shit from shingles. They just picked on me, man. It was rough. It was unnecessary. It wasn't even called for. I was just hurt. And like I said, fans, I mean, I admit I have weaknesses. I tend to have a temper. I have a very bad temper. I mean, you say something about me or whatever, I have the tendency to just want to literally hunt you down and beat your ass. Because you running your mouth about me and I didn't do a damn thing to you. And that's the thing, though. I didn't do anything to them. So why the hell would they just sit over here and, pick on me? I'm like, what the hell? And I found out why. Because they saw me as a weakling. Because I didn't do anything. I didn't tell nobody what the hell. I just let them do whatever the hell they wanted to do to me, and I just left it at that. So yeah, I just let it go, whatever. But in the midst of all that crap that was going on in my teenhood, I did manage to get myself back on track again. The thing is, it took me to make that step, to make that first giant step. Do I regret making that step? No, I don't. I don't regret the step I made to get out of that situation. I did it. And the reason why I did it, and you guys can call me crazy if you want to. I've been called crazy. I've been called insane. I've been called psycho, all the other crap. I don't care. The reason why I believe that it happened, because God said it was time. Honestly, God said that it was time for me to go. It was time for me to get out of that situation. It was long overdue. And you know what? I did it. And because I took that step, God guided me to my husband and his family again. And when that happened, I said, you know what? It's a done deal. They can't hurt me no more. They can't do nothing to me anymore. I'm away. I was a bird locked up in a cage, and someone finally opened the door, and I flew out. I got away. They couldn't catch me. And because I did that, I was able to live a life that I feel that was a little bit more better than it was when I was a teenager. And like I said, I honestly do not regret that decision, because that was probably the best decision that I've ever made in my life. I didn't deserve to get picked on. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't. Why would they pick on me like that, for real? And then my husband told me something else, because we talked about this. And he only came up with one conclusion. That they were jealous of me. Now, mind you, I laughed when he told me that. What the hell could they possibly be jealous of me? What do I have that they don't have? I mean, I still ask myself that question. I can't tell you how many broads would sit over here and just rip on me and disrespect me and all this other crap, and then I'm sitting over here wondering, well, what the hell did I do to you? I respect you just like I do anyone else. I don't have anything against you, but yet you're sitting over here dogging me out. For what? I say to myself, I don't get involved in no one's drama. I don't. I say to myself, if it's got nothing to do with me, why the hell would I put myself in this situation? I wouldn't do that. And I still, to this day, I ask myself, what the hell do I have that another woman doesn't have and she's trying to get? I still don't know. I just don't. But when he told me that, I had to laugh, because I really did not see how in the world could they possibly be jealous of me. I just don't. But honestly, if that was the case, girl, bye. Grow up. Nobody ain't got no time to be jealous of nobody. I think it's bad enough we all jealous because celebrities got the good life and they got everything handed to them on a fucking silver platter. We don't have no time to be jealous of each other. We are all struggling. We are all going through the same doggone thing that you go through on a daily basis. Why in the hell would you sit over here and just do all these things to me just to put me down? And I think that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to put me down. You know what? They almost succeeded. But because I took that big step and got away, they failed. They may have won the battle, but they lost the war. Because the war went away. That's me. I did it for me. I felt like I was dying inside when I was living with this relative and her children. That's what I felt like. And in the end, I made the decision to leave. And like I told you before earlier, God said it was time. And I will keep saying that, and that's what I felt, and that's what I believe. Before I go to bed, I do have a message. And I've been wanting to say this to those people who did pick on me. So I want you to listen carefully. You were wrong for what you've done to me. You were wrong for picking on me and bullying me for the longest. This isn't the first time you did this. You all picked on me ever since I was a kid. I said I was not going to cry, but I'm sorry, fans. If I do, it's just it just tears me up that I went through the things that I went through, and I really just felt like it wasn't even necessary for me to go through the things that I did. I really just didn't think it was necessary. But to those bullies that were in my life, you were wrong. You know nothing about me. Yes, I said it, you know nothing about me. Yes, I am adopted. Yes, we are not biologically blood. But my mother, your aunt, who I love and cherish still to this day, picked me over a dozen babies that she could have had, but she chose me. She brought me into her life. And because she did that, I'm grateful. Now, whatever I've done to you, it is nothing compared to what you've done to me. You have scarred me. You've humiliated me. You've embarrassed me. You made me feel like I was not worth nothing. And like I said, you almost succeeded. But you know what? I took the step to get the hell away from you. All of you. And you know who I'm talking about. And the reason I'm not going to say your name, because that's how much respect that I have. And honestly, I really don't feel I have to respect any of you. And I know you're going to come across this video eventually. I really don't care. Because this is how I feel. But I know there's a couple of you who are trying to reach out to me on my Facebook page. Do yourself a favor and act like I don't exist. Because I'm sleeping at night. I really don't care much for you. I have friends in my life that love me, care for me, and have done a lot more for me and my family more than you have ever done for me. All I wanted was love. I wanted all of us to be a happy family as much as possible, that close-knit family that I always hear that my other friends have with theirs. And when I hear how close they are with their families, I'll admit I'm jealous because I don't even have that. But I will say this. You will reap what you sow. That's all I got to say on that one. Because unlike you, I don't go around bullying people, putting them down, making them feel like they're not worth a damn. I encourage people. I motivate them. I let them know that no matter what they do, I will love them regardless. I guess you guys didn't have enough love for me. Like I said before, you don't know me. You know nothing of me. I have 4 children. One is autistic. The other one has ADHD. My other 2 are fine for right now. And I worry about them every day when they leave out of my house and out of my presence. I got to worry about a kid picking on them because they're different. I love my kids. My kids can be anything they want. I will love them no matter what they decide. And I'm damn sure not going to let any bully sit over here and torment my child. I would never do that. I protect my kids and I love my kids. And I will promise you this. I am going to eat right. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to be here long enough to see my children grow. I'm going to be here for them. I'm always there for my friends. I will always be there for my friends because they are there for me and my family. But unlike you bullied me and teased me every chance you got. You didn't care about me. You wanted to boost your damn ego. You wanted to put me down because it made you fucking feel good. Guess what? I don't have to boost my ego. My ego is as normal as any other person in this world ego is. I don't gotta put nobody down to boost up my confidence. I have confidence. So do yourself a favor. You leave me alone. Don't try to reach out to me now. As a matter of fact, here's something you can do. Why don't you go back in time, think about the things that you've done to me. And then while you're thinking of that, why don't you think of how it made me feel when you picked on me, hand and foot. Think about that. And then when you get done thinking about that, think about it again. And then after you get done rethinking it again, then you put yourself in my position. How do you think it made me feel? I told you all I was going to be serious when I made this show. And I am serious. This is no funny business. This is not an act. This is for real. I'm telling you the truth. I have been bullied. I've been picked on. And I don't condone it to anyone else. I just had to say it. And there's going to be some other things that I'm going to tell you all about me. Because I feel that I'm telling my life story. Instead of writing it down on paper, I can just do a video about it. Have you all watch it. And realize that this is real. This is nothing scripted or nothing. This is real. When I do these episodes, I don't get a piece of paper and pencil and write down what I'm going to talk about. It's not scripted. I don't have lines. I don't have none of that. I just press record and I just talk about whatever comes to mind. And the reason I decided to do this one right now, because it needed to be told, it needed to be said. And I feel that once I have done this video, that I would feel a lot more at ease. And I do. Because I shared it with you all. And I'm sorry if I'm getting a little teary-eyed. I get really emotional when I talk about things of a serious nature. But it's real. You know, this is not that fakerism that they try to claim that it's a reality show, and technically it's not. It's scripted. Not with me, it's not. And whoever watched this, if you know me, you can get mad at me all you want to. I really don't give a damn. I'm expressing how I feel. I'm being real. This is how I feel. And if I feel something, I'm going to tell you about it. It's your choice whether you like it or not. I really don't care if you don't like it. It's just me. And I'm really happy that I decided to do these videos. Because it's my rules, and it's my show, and I'm going to direct it the way how I see fit. There's no boss. I'm the boss. It's only me. So with that being said, it is approximately 12:28 a.m. and I don't know if you're going to be seeing me for the rest of today, because I'm going to be busy trying to get my home together for the week so my husband can get ready for work. So until then, I hope you all have a good night. Stay safe, don't drive drunk, and don't do anything stupid. And just to let you know, don't be a bully, be a star, as WWE has said. And don't go around bullying people. It's not right. We're all different. God made us to be different. If you can't accept it, then you're no more of a good person than the bullies who be doing it all day, every day. Trust me, I know the feeling. It scars someone. For all the more reason why people commit suicide when they're bullied and picked on, and they're the ones that wind up suffering, while everyone else pretty much just brush it off and just move on, instead of actually taking steps and doing something about it. But we can all pitch in and do something different about it. But I just know, as a mother, I have 4 children. I'll be damned if I allow anyone to do that to any of my children. I can't control the future. I can't control anything in my life. I can only hope and pray that they don't go through the same things that I've done, or that I've been through. And they won't. Because they got me. And they got their father. 2 parents that are married and have been through a lot, and yet we're still here together. So remember this throughout my episode that I just talked about. Remember to hug and kiss your parents. They're not perfect. They They do the best that they possibly can. All they were supposed to do was raise you, and whatever other decisions you make, that's clearly on you. It's not on them. And don't be a bully. You know, you need to step up and stand up for what you believe is right. And as far as with me and the experience that I had being bullied and picked on, I'm still here. Even though there were times I really wish that I wasn't here, but I'm here. And I thank God every day that I am. So, in conclusion, be on the lookout for episode 6, which I will be doing Monday in the morning. Until then, thank you for watching this episode of Share My World, and you all have a good night. Take care.